Well, as always, happy to be here. And truth is, I really was here in 2010 when it was still called the Green Venture Summit. So bring a bit nostalgia to the stage here. Today I want to give you an update about how we developed, obviously, in the last 12 months, very much turning from a transaction-oriented company into a subscription-based company, looking at heat as a service, or at least managed hardware as a service. The fact is, we are the largest residential non-commodity company, energy company in Germany. Nobody sells, plans, installs, or finances more hardware than we do, and also manages more hardware than we do in the residential space. If you take KfW funds that are allocated for the use case we provide, so heating exchange, approximately 15% of KfW funds are funneled by us today. It's a pretty good number, I think. 80%, more than 80% of our companies actually have a long-term contract with us that's either a 10-year leasing contract or a 2-year maintenance contract that, similar to your mobile contract, would just extend itself if you don't cancel it. And as a consequence, we very much drove up our customer lifetime value. Q1 19 has been our record quarter so far. So the customer lifetime value per customer in Q1 is at 3,000 euros, and our CAC is at 1,000 euros. So it's a 3x on customer acquisition costs, and it's very much kind of the core KPI, how we built that company. And how we look at our business, the following. So obviously, in year 6.5 now, we are still just in Germany. I get that question asked all the time, what are your plans to go international? I can tell you, this model is a beast. It's very complex. We need to be good at so many different things, and we pull back our internationalization plans repeatedly. We're pretty good on track in regards of delivering great customer experiences. So our NPS is at 65 at the moment. We feel that we can take it up to 80. And we probably have to take it up to 80 because what we sell to customers is so expensive and so critical to their comfort. New products are going to share our roadmap today for the rest of the year. Something really exciting to share with you. And then at one point, we will definitely go into PV and battery, but also that we have pushed back so far, although we are kind of like in early stage talks here. Just some numbers. Our forecast for 2019 is that more than 80% will be opting for a plan with us. We are currently actually at 85% in the 2019 cohort, and as a consequence, our customer lifetime revenue has been going up very nicely in the past. And that's what it's all built on. That slide is very old. I bring it every year because that's our core product, right? It's being able to put this very complex customer journey on a digital basis to be able to scale it. And believe me, every day we learn, and it requires day one thinking every day. This model definitely keeps you humble. And that's the big bang. We launched our own heating system 14 days ago, Thermondo 1. Heating reinvented, and it's not just a piece of hardware, but instead it's a real solution. So the boiler, of course, matters, but what matters even more to people is that this is based on the experience of 15,000 installations over the last 5 years. Nobody is coming even close to that number, so we took all of our experience, all the feedback, hundreds of consumer talks, and put it into one solution. You might not be able to read it. I read it out for you. It's the only boiler with an A+ energy efficiency label in its class in Germany. It's the only boiler with 15 years guarantee, a warranty. So everybody else has 5 or 10 years. It always comes with Tado. So 7 years running, we finally found together. We kicked off our partnership with lots of stuff to come out of that partnership, Tado and us. That boiler is produced 250,000 times a year, so it's a very mature technology. And it has maintenance cycles that are like every other year, as opposed to everybody else's boiler, which is every year. And if you really don't have any time, like some of us, we actually show up on Saturdays, which is exclusive to the product. So that's our product roadmap. T1 is launched. T1 Combi, T1 Compact, so different kinds of boilers will be launched in the next couple of weeks. Also a solar thermal model, so renewable product called S1. We will come out with our own app in August based on the Tado platform. We'll go back to fuel cells, so tapping into the electricity markets. We'll be the only and the first company that actually puts that into a leasing, so fuel cell based on a flat rate. and on 10-year contracts. And then ultimately, at the end of the year, we'll be launching standalone gas and power products. We've just become a certified utility a couple of days ago, so we are legally allowed to sell power and gas in this country. Thank you very much.